So yesterday I wanted to run a 10K and I didn't. Of recent I wanted to change my workout routine and the way I do my workouts. And I've been researching this thing called hybrid workouts where you do weightlifting and then a little bit of running. So I've been fusing the two together to run and as well as weightlift. I feel like I'm a bit big. I just want to tone it a little bit and also lose a little bit of some fat. I think I have some fat. I don't know the percentage, but I believe I do have. So back to what I was telling you. So I wanted to run, but I didn't run. The reason because I didn't run is I met this guy and I was telling him about this new routine I'm adopting. I've been running in a while and I told him about how I wanted to do 10K yesterday. And in my conversation, he gave me a million reasons why he thinks I should not run. He told me of all the accidents that have happened on the road when people are running. And he told me the pain that comes in the ankles. He told me all the things that can happen to me if I really run on the road. And for a minute, I pretended like it didn't matter. I pretended that it wasn't serious, pretended that I didn't have to listen to the stuff he was telling me. But then somehow I didn't run because whatever he told me got to my brain, whatever he told me made me rethink the running, made me reconsider. And actually, I didn't run. So I gave myself a consolation. I went to the gym and I did a little bit of jump rope and a few other exercises, but my mind had already been set up for running. And here comes somebody who changes my mind from running to doing something else. So today I've been reflecting and thinking that how did he get to enter my brain and my mind and change me from what I wanted to do to what he thought was the right thing? I've actually been running for a while now and nothing has happened. I've mapped out my routes. I know how to run. I know what to do. Why did I listen to him? It got me thinking that there are lots of people that talk us out of the things you want to do. Not just in your fitness journey, could be in your religious journey, your wellness journey, your business journey. And I've remembered so many times I've had to change what I was going to do because somebody has told me so. I've remembered so many times how I've come to give up on something because somebody gave me their opinion, because they said it won't work, it will never work, it won't work, it won't be a good scenario. And I believe this should be the last time this happens to me because I already know what to do. I don't know why I fell a victim to these opinions that came to me. And there must be ways of how you can be able to build and prevent these negative thoughts from entering you. So I'm going to share with you three ways in which I believe you can build yourself and keep the negative mindsets or the negative people at bay. Number one, you need to filter who you listen to. I've talked about this in the previous videos I've done, and I've also written about this several times about filtering who you're listening to. I think the mistake I made is I didn't filter. I don't know, maybe I was in the moment because the person that was talking to me doesn't actually run, has not run before, and I didn't filter to ask myself who exactly is talking to me. And that I think was a very big mistake. So we need to filter who is speaking to you. Do they have authority? Do they have the moral authority? Do they matter? Do they even have the knowledge or the experience about what they are talking about? Number two, we need to have and understand projections. Usually, when people are speaking to us, they speak to us from their own perspectives, right? And it's their own projections. Let's say somebody was starting a business and this business closes and it fails. They'll speak to you from their own projection. They will speak to you from what they experience. They'll speak to you from what they have gone through. If somebody has experienced something or they're scared of something, they will project and speak to you from their own projections. Sometimes you have to look through and understand what this person's projection is. Why are they saying what they are saying? Why are they doing what they are doing? If you're able to interpret and understand somebody's projection, you're able to compare that against your own projection, and then you're able to make a decision and move on with what you want to do or what you don't want to do. Thirdly, never ignore your why. My why was basically very simple. I want to do hybrid training. I want to integrate running into my splits, into my workouts. And I want to lose a little bit of some body fat. That is my why. And I wanted to run to be able to achieve that. And somebody comes and moves me away from my why. Building a bulletproof mind around what you want to do, being so clear about what you want to do and how you want to achieve it, protects you from people coming and taking you away from what you want to do. Plus, my why was very simple, and I also have reasons why I do what I do, because of course I'm on a journey of self-improvement and personal growth, and I've given myself a chance to do everything I want to do. I've given myself a chance to fail as many times as possible, because I know this is a journey I'm going to walk, and failure is part of it. And I let this guard down by putting my walls away, and this person spoke to me in a way they spoke to me about. And that's why I didn't get to run. So, in simple terms and in conclusion, once you decide and you want to do something, go for it. And these voices come in terms, in different ways. Sometimes they come in terms of counsel, guidance. Sometimes they come as caring partners. Sometimes these voices that stop us from doing what we want to do come as concerned citizens, concerned people. Of course, there are certain concerns that are very, very right. Where somebody is concerned about your health, maybe the way you're drinking alcohol, the way you sleep, the amount of time you spend on sleep. That's a good concern. But then there are concerns that we need to filter as ourselves and ask yourself why the concern. Like if somebody told me to stop doing these YouTube videos, of course, probably they are concerned, but I should be able to filter and ask myself, is it the right concern? Does it serve purpose? Am I doing anything wrong? Should be able to evaluate and understand whether the concern comes from a good place or the concern comes from a place that is not really that, amazing. So that's how I didn't run my 10K. And I believe with what I know right now, I believe nobody will walk me out of that. But going back to their statement, I also believe there is quite a concern, which I should take into consideration, that when I'm running, I need to pay attention. In fact, what I should have done was not to stop running. What I should have done was to find alternative ways on how to run safer and better. Probably putting on reflective shots, probably running in a less busier environment, a place that doesn't have roads or speeding cars. That is important. I should have done that instead of actually stopping. Some of these voices are actually not very bad. Sometimes they're just warning calls for us to do the things in the right way. Let's say somebody's telling you how to run the best business in the best way possible. Or some people have actually experienced businesses that have failed completely and they've not worked, and they're warning you beforehand. I think it shouldn't be for you to stop, but for you to reflect and look at what probably they're saying and pick what you can't pick, because on the other side, they might have an issue. Thank you for watching this video, and thank you for being part of my channel. Don't forget, subscribe, comment, like, and share. Let's grow together.